Respected brothers and sisters, indeed, I am one of the 7 billion human beings. So this kind of gathering, thinking or discuss well-being of humanity, I very much appreciate. Then, if you look last, I think, 1 billion years since sun developed 5 billions. And then living being start 1 billion years. Among the what's it, the different species of mammals, I think we human being most mischievous. I think other sort of sentient being, mammals, of course, they also have anger, attachment, sense of I, yeah. But due to their anger, there is some limited destructive action. We human beings, most of us today, in a way, most destructive. Why? This intelligence. So, our intelligence use constructive way, we can do immense good things. Same time, this intelligence, you see, use destructive way, as I mentioned earlier, then really very, very harmful. So now, basic human nature is very good, compassionate nature. One example, my hero, Richard Moore. When he, the Kasa, such the Kasa.
Northern
Ireland. Belfast, there, when you see crisis, some problems. So one British soldier, you see the rubber bullet hit on his sort of forehead. Immediately, I burst, destroyed. But, you see, then in hospital, the next day, when he recovered, his first thought, not anger, not hatred. But now I no longer see my mother's face. Beautiful, beautiful. So he never kept sort of anger towards that person, British soldier who shot. So eventually they become very good friends. So that's one indication of basic human nature. And now scientists also say basic human nature is more compassionate. We are a social animal. Our survival entirely depends on others' care, others' affection. Firstly, mother, then friends, like that. So that's basic human nature. Now, as you mentioned, the education, once the children join the education, then not much talk about these basic human value. Just as today's modern education is very much oriented about material value. So then, children, you see, nature, good quality becoming more dormant. And this brilliant brain combined with the destructive emotion. Since basic good nature, dormant, and then attraction about external things, and then education also talking about material values, like that. So therefore, now key thing is education. You see, further or utilize the ability of human intelligence. Human intelligence cannot turn positive through mere faith, but through reasoning. So education have very, very important role. Firstly, making distinction among the different emotions. Then destructive emotion, through human intelligence, properly think, then we can develop conviction. Destructive emotions such as anger, such as hatred, although it is supposed to protect oneself, but actually very harmful. That human intelligence have the ability to make distinction. Intelligence have the ability to see long-term interest, short-term interest. And intelligence can see more holistic. And also intelligence can see reality. Emotion cannot. When anger develops, short-sighted, immediate. And from now quantum physics, and according to quantum physics, and also some of the ancient Indian sort of philosophical view, most of the destructive emotion is very much based on appearances. So therefore, intelligence analyze the reality, and we will understand the deeper level of reality. And firstly, we can develop the knowledge. There is gap, appearances and reality. Emotion just based on appearances. Now this is now scientists also say. So therefore, education is very, very important role to get understanding the reality and combine the sense of responsibility, that's compassion, combined. So therefore, I really appreciate Emory University and concerns of people who really now pay attention for that. The result may not achieve next week, but I think next generation will come more sensible human being, more compassionate human being. Then not only individual become happier and family, but also entire world can be more peaceful, more genuine sense of cooperation, and ready to share others' problem and helping each other. At the time now, global warming quite serious. So we really need a sense of one community. Eastern world, Western world, Southern world, Northern world, we are same. So as you mentioned, so we too much emphasis on differences, on because of nationality and races and religious faith. These are secondary. The important is we are same human being. We share this same planet. We have to take care of our environment. This is the only our home. If we, due to carelessness and due to global warming, if our world become desert, then there is no other alternative. Moon, night, blue sky, moon, beautiful. I think 1,000 years, people always say, poetically, poetry, always mention. But if you see, we try to settle there, hopeless. We will die. So no matter how difficult our world, this is our only home. So we have to take care of our environment. So in a way, in a sense, it's a sense of concern or compassion attitude, not only we human beings, but also other sort of animals, birds, some different insects. These, something like ornaments, right? Ornament. Mosquito may be exception. My relation with mosquito, not very good. So we have to extend our sense of responsibility, sense of compassion. Firstly, our own family member, then our own community, then finally entire humanity, then also different species of mammals on this planet. So that's all. Thank you. Thank you.